Welcome to Heaven on Earth, where we try to live the law of love in unity, peace, health, wealth, opportunity, and abundance for all. Today we're talking about suicide and 5 reasons to live today. 5 ways to deal with the situation. Because as a person who myself has attempted suicide more than once in my life, I know what you're going through, and I would like to offer you some assistance and guidance that help me every day. Number 1, by the laws of polarity and energy, for any one problem to exist, the solution must also exist. Most of the time, we feel like there's no hope. We've tried everything. There's nothing left. And we feel defeated in our hearts and in our minds and in our spirit, devastated and hopeless. Suicide really is a state of being hopeless that nothing will ever get better. And so we don't believe a solution exists. It's outside our frame of reference. We can't see the solution because we're not being open and believing. So if we just believe that there is a solution and a possibility, one will begin to create and be there, and we will connect with it. Because for every problem, a solution does exist. It is mathematical. Number 2, you are an immortal being having a physical, temporal experience. No matter what you do, this life will end. You're going to die. Accept it, embrace it, understand. Everything born in physical will be changed, altered, destroyed. Eventually, everything returns from whence it came. And this life is temporal, temporary. You're not stuck on this ride. You're gonna get off. The question is, what is that ride going to look like at the end? Are you quitting now and throwing in the towel and accepting defeat? Or are you going to ride the ride all the way to the end and make the most of everything you've been given? So that's number 2. You're immortal. You're going to die. That body is going to die, but you're going to go on. And what are you going to have at the end of your ride? Do you want to get off early? Number 3, when you feel like there's nothing you can do today, let me give you 3 things you can do right now today. Smile. Remember that heaven, our source and our origin, is within us. We will all return from whence we came. And it's not going to be forever, this pain. So we got to pull up our boots and put on our gloves and pick up a mop, clean up our life and our world. Be love, okay? Be love. Be the love you want to see in the world. Our way to heaven or source, or the place of love, is love. Jesus only taught 2 laws, love and love. Okay, so if you're doing anything but love, you're not doing it right. Give acts of kindness, give acts of love, and eventually, that's what you're going to see in the world. See the world as love and giving and caring and sharing. The way to heaven is paved with acts of kindness, forgiveness, grace, and compassion for one another. That's where we truly let our light shine. If you just shine your light and be the best you can be with what you're given, it will continue forth until you get to that life that you know you deserve to have. One of love and beauty and abundance and wealth and health and happiness. and lots of friends and beautiful relationships. And that is what heaven wants for each of us. And there is a path. But we have to understand we're immortal. This world is temporary. And we can make the most of our ride if we follow our heart and listen to heaven. But it's hard because we don't understand that heaven is what heaven is. We've kind of lost heaven. Number 4. If you have a mind, you can create a better world. You can make the world better right now, today. You can watch the sunrise and visualize the world waking up into light and beauty and peace and love and sharing and caring. And every being on this world waking up to their highest, most beautiful, vibrant selves. If you can think negative thoughts and focus on all the negative, you can turn your mind around and start counting your blessings. You're alive. That's actually a blessing. Most of us don't feel like it sometimes, but it is. Because you're on a ride of your life. And you will get off. It's going to end. And the question is, how can you make the most of it? Focus on the positives and be in gratitude. Being grateful for electricity and light, the housing, kitchens, and all the abundance of the world, even if you're not enjoying as much of it as you would like. Just know that you're connected to all of it. And there's infinite abundance if we learn how. You have to remember that people are going to throw mud on you. And if you're flickering like a candle and you're trying to shine bright, it can be offensive to others that don't want light and don't want love and want to be in lower vibrational states. So you have to love them more. Just send them love and light and see them learning how to shine bright. Number 5. These are ways that you can choose to live today. And number 5 is the most important. You can always kill yourself tomorrow. Okay. We humans, we procrastinate everything. We put off talking to people we should talk to. We put off losing weight and starting that exercise routine or changing our diet or quitting smoking. I have a long list. Look, here's my cigarette. I am working on it. I'm not perfect yet. Working on it. It's a work in progress. And all lives are. You never have a moment of done. It is just a beautiful canopy and tapestry that we create and weave each day. And we can choose to weave more beautiful colors and focus on the beauty. Pave our way to heaven with joy and love and good deeds and focusing. Even if all you have is beauty in your mind and your heart, and you can focus on the good that you have in your life. If you're in such a hopeless place where you feel like no matter what you do, there's no point. There's no way anything can ever get better in any way. It's too overwhelming. It's too insurmountable. You can't do it. And you don't want to anymore. It's just too painful. Okay? I know. I've been there. It's okay. I want you to know it's okay. Don't berate yourself. You miss home. You feel lonely and lost, and you don't understand what to do next. Sit down and make a list of all the reasons you can't, and embrace them. Own them. Learn from them. That's what we're supposed to do here in the earth of school, is learn. And remember, we're immortal, and we get to choose better. But you can always, always kill yourself tomorrow. Okay. You can always put it off. We put off so many things we need to do. Put off killing yourself for another day and give God a chance to show you what an amazing being He created in you, because He thinks you are amazing and He loves you so much. The love of heaven for each one of its children on this planet is enormous and overwhelming. It makes me cry how much love there is for each one of us, and we don't feel it. We're separated from it. We've been isolated, and we've lost touch with heaven and who we truly are. I want you to remind you that your story is not through just because you've hit another hurdle again. Remember all your favorite heroes, your comic book stories, your favorite movies and books. The people that lit you up the most were the ones who went through so much heck and distress and pain and suffering and faced insurmountable odds. They became your hero because they didn't stop. They kept going. They refused what life was offering them. And they held on to their heart and their dreams and their truths. And they kept going. So I challenge you, my brothers and sisters, to get a pen and paper and write yourself a new story. I am the hero of my story. And even though I don't feel like I have any control and that everything is outside of my control, I know I'm an immortal being. And this life is not over yet. I could choose to kill myself tomorrow. But in the meantime, I'm going to have a little faith and hope and dream of a better world for all of us. Dream of a better life and world, and see us all waking up and creating a beautiful world together. I love you, my brothers and sisters. Hugs and kisses from heaven. So many endless, immortal millions of hugs and kisses. Because they love us so much and we're so far away and they feel like they can't reach us. These bodies are so dense. Okay? We feel shut off from heaven. So open your heart, because heaven touches you inside. And just feel their arms squeezing you, telling you it's going to be all right. Just hold on another day. And know that eventually this world is going to be okay. And that you're not the only one suffering right now. Okay? Send light and love to all your other brothers and sisters. And hugs and kisses to everyone that isn't suffering on this planet. And just whisper in their ear that you love them. And you know their pain. And that together we can make this world okay. I love you forever and always. You are loved by all, and there is a plan of salvation. Everything that came from will return. Okay? No one is shut out of heaven. I love you, my brothers and sisters. And I say these things in the name of my Son, Jesus Christ, our brother, who came to shepherd us and teach us, and whose truth and light I share with you today. Have a beautiful day. Look at this marvelous, miraculous, amazing world we've been blessed with. I love you guys. Have a good day.
3 things you can do right now to help create heaven on earth. Like this video. It helps the algorithms share it with more people. Subscribe to this channel and share these messages with someone you know who could use some more hope, love, peace in their hearts, and would like to experience a little heaven on earth today.